Hey guys, welcome to my first video that is going to be on my YouTube channel. My name is Ashley, but I'm going by Coco, and so Coco's Guided Spirit Tarot Reading will be the name for now until I figure out another name for it. Just a disclaimer, I do curse sometimes. I do tell it like it is. It's not no picture perfect channel. So if you're looking for some clean, clear cut person to give you a reading, I'm not for you. I'm just gonna tell it how it is, and I'm gonna give it to you how Spirit gives it to me. The reason for this particular video is I had an interesting dream last night. I was in a hospital room, which started out as a normal hospital room where I was in my bed and I was receiving treatment, but for some reason, the physicians, the doctors wouldn't give me my specific reason for treatment or why I was in there. And so I try to leave and they're like, no, we need you in here for treatment. So I go back into the room and now I'm just in a chair, like a recliner with the IV attached to it. So I'm attached to this IV, but then I noticed around me there are other women in their chairs attached to IVs as well. So I kind of took it as this is a divine feminine reading. Like, I feel like there are feminines out there who might be going through the same thing, or there might be something going on. So I'm channeling that energy. And so my reading tonight will be a divine feminine reading. But to go on with the story, as I'm in this chair, I noticed that the nurses put on this like video, and the video was like a chant, so to speak, as for everyone to follow. And I felt like it was real cultish, like this is what they do. And I wasn't feeling it. I didn't participate in it. But then shortly after, a few of the patients would go out into the hallway and, boom, they shot dead, or they're gone, or they're killed, or whatever have you. And I was really curious, like, what is going on in the hallway? Why are these, patients going out there and all of a sudden they're dead? Next thing I know, I find myself walking out into the hallway, which is really weird. And there's like a guy out there with like a camo army suit on, and he shoots at me, but instead of like killing me, he shoots me in the leg a few times. I didn't feel any pain, but I'm just looking down like, what is really going on here? And then in the midst of that, he mentions my uncle's name. And my uncle has been passed away for about a year and a couple of months now. And I'm like, hey dude, that's my uncle. I know that's my family member. And he's like, well, just because that's your family, don't think I'm scared and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, there's no reason to be scared. That's my uncle. So we should be good, right? Like, I should be in the clear, right? Why are you scared of someone who's passed away or dead, So I'm not sure if that has any symbolism. I guess with these cards, we'll kind of delve deep into that. But continue on with the story. After he shoots me, he kind of like, when we talk about my uncle, he backs away. And next thing I know, it's like he's trying to get away, run away or whatever. And I'm on on the roof. And I'm attached to some zip line. Like, the zip line is supposed to take me away to safety. And I kind of woke up shortly after that, so I don't know necessarily what was on the other end of that zip line, but I felt like there was some sort of symbolism to that story. And I kind of want to just delve into that. So tonight's tarot reading, it may or may not resonate. If it does, please let me know. But I'm gonna start off with a tarot. I did already do a brief prayer, to our higher power, to my spirit guides and ancestors. I've cleared the energy with some sage and my Palo Santo. Right now I got some incense going, and I feel like, let's just get into it. Let's see what's going on. I am new to the tarot reading, so with the crystal tarot that I'm going to be starting out with, I did pick this up from my current spiritual store, Crystal Tarot. I don't know if you can see it here. So it comes with a little booklet that's gonna give me some insight into these particular tarot cards. I do have other tarot cards where I'm more familiar with, so I don't have a book to it. So we're going to start off with these and see what Spirit has to say, and then we'll delve into any other messages that Spirit wants us to know, okay? So start off here, Spirit. Please give us a clear cut reading. Please give us an energy reading for the Divine Feminine. Please help me tap into the Divine Feminine energy. Please give me clear cut messages. Please give me energy reading for the Divine Feminine. Collective. Oh, that didn't go too well. I'm gonna shuffle one more time just because these cards are acting up tonight. I'm gonna do another shuffle here. Oh, the energy does not want to speak tonight, but you're gonna speak tonight. I don't care if I gotta force it out of you. You're gonna speak tonight. So just give me a clear-cut energy reading for the Divine Feminine, please. Thank you, Spirit. Shuffle one more time here. Goddamn. Sorry, y'all. These cards sometimes be cool, sometimes these cards be stubborn. Alright, Spirit. Please give me some messages here regarding the feminine energy, the feminine collective. Now, with these cards, there are no reversals. We just read these straight up. Okay, what first comes out is the Sun, which is actually pretty good. The Sun card is like the best card of the deck. So we've got the Sun card, we've got the Queen of Wands, and we've got the Magician. These are major arcanas, guys, so these are really good. So what our book here says for the Sun, it speaks of happiness. Happiness. He is the force which enlightens, warms, and nourishes, never disfigured by shadows or doubts. Okay, with the Queen of Wands here we have, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, the Queen of Wands is not a major arcana. I take that back. The Wands speak of ambitions and desires we must confront. So with the Queen of Wands, it speaks of friend, ability to listen, advise, and understand. And then we have the Magician here. And the Magician speaks of will. He is how much man decides his fate, and at the same time, a motive and instrument for transcending one's own state. Ooh, so I'm thinking back at my dream here, and especially with this Magician card, which speaks of how much man decides his fate, and at the same time, a motive and instrument for transcending one's own state. I feel like the Magician speaks on that part of my dream where I'm on that zip line. Feminine, you feel like you're at that point where you have an opportunity to move forward. You have an opportunity to escape whatever situation you're in. And you're right there. You're so close to making a change, and for some reason you just can't get there. And I know it. There is just something there that's holding you back. And with this Queen of Wands, with the ability to listen, advise, and understand. I feel like you want to move forward, but your own self, your desires, because the wand speaks of ambitions and desires, right? So with this Queen of Wands there, your ability to listen, advise, and understand, you want to give someone the benefit of the doubt. I'm feeling, you want to. But then part of you is also wanting to just get on that zip line and move the fuck on. And I feel like there's just something holding you back here. And you're just on that teeter-totter of, should I get on this zip line and just get the fuck up out the situation? Or should I, sit here and hear this person out and let them feed me more bullshit? Honestly, I feel like it's bullshit that this person is feeding you. But because you're on that zip line. You think about a zip line, right? You hang on and you just ride the fuck out. Ain't nothing, once you get on that zip line, ain't nothing stopping you. And I feel like that's why you're on this teeter-totter fence, because once you're done and you're gone, you're done and you're gone. But with the sun here, it says, he is how much man decides his fate, and at the same time, a motive and instrument for transcending one's own state. I feel like with this sun card, if you go to the end of that zip line, you are destined. You are destined for this happiness, this new beginning, this deciding your own fate. I feel like you know that at the end of the zip line, there's something there. But with this Queen of Wands here, you're trying your hardest to see this person's point of view. But you know that if you stick around to see what's going to happen, you're not going to get this sun. You're not going to see that end of the line. So let's tap into this Queen of Wands energy. So we know that at the end of this zip line, right here, the Magician, you deciding your own fate. We know at the end of that is this sun. We know the possibility of that is there. But let's see why this Queen of Wands showed up. Like, what is it about this that's holding you back? Okay. These cards I'm using is Mystic Beauty's Easy Tarot. Mystic Beauty is on YouTube. She is talented. She's a very beautiful and great reader, and tarot card is for beginner readers like me. And when they say easy tarot, it's easy tarot. Like, they give you clear-cut answers, ain't no question about it. So let's delve in to see what Mystic got to say about this. So Spirit, please give me clarification on the feminine collective here. Okay, we'll cut 2 times here. We'll cut, shuffle, and then cut again here. All right, Spirit, please give me clear and honest messages for this Queen of Wands. Please help me clarify this Queen of Wands here for the Divine Feminine Collective. Yeah, I feel like there's something here with this Queen of Wands. There's a reason why you guys are not getting on this zip line and getting the hell out of Dodge and getting your sun. Okay, we got the Emperor out here. We got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So let's see if we can get this one wanted to flip over. The 9 of Swords came out. Let's see if Spirit will give us one more card here to clarify the Queen of Wands. If not, we'll just take, all right, Spirit is speaking tonight. Okay, so we've got the Emperor here. We've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the 9 of Swords here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of dark. Then we've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. The Tower in reverse. You know, the Tower is no motherfucker to play with. Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. So give me a moment to here to study these cards and kind of see what the story is here. Okay. So Spirit's telling me I need to move a couple of cards here to put them in order to tell the story. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay. So what Spirit is telling me here, we're going to start off with the Nine of Swords here. With the Nine of Swords, I feel like a lot of you feminines are suffering. There's a lot of anxiety behind you guys leaving this situation, whether it's a relationship, a job, cutting off a family member. I feel like there's something here you guys are anxious about. You're worried that if you leave this behind, it's gonna be not a good situation. With this Tower in reverse, I'm getting a imprisonment vibe. Like you guys feel like you guys are trapped for some reason. You guys feel like you are trapped in this situation, which is causing this worry and anxiety. You feel like you can't get out of it. It looks like there's some burden here with the Ten of Wands. You guys are very keep the peace. Want what's best for the collective, whether it's like the kids, the family in general, your stability. You guys want what's best for the overall good, that you are willing to overlook your personal wants and needs at this point. And it's causing some imbalance here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I just feel like there's a toxic environment going on here. Even though and I feel like the person you're with the Emperor card here, usually Emperor is a good card. With the Emperor card here, it speaks of authority, patriarch, structure, a strong foundation, stable. I feel like you guys are stuck in a situation. It could be a marriage. I'm picking up a marriage or a long-term relationship where you and this person have been building this strong foundation for a while, where it's good. It's a good idea for the kids. It's a good idea for, you know, the long haul, but you feel imprisoned. You feel trapped. And you're having sleepless nights. You see here, this person here, they're up, they're worrying, they're stressed. They can't even sleep at night. There's something that's holding you guys, you know, holding you guys back. With this Ten of Cups here, it says failed relationship, broken home, misaligned of values, disharmony, hidden agenda, falsehood. I'm picking up this person you're with. They broke with the home. There's something they did that went against the family values, which is why you're ready to get on that zip line and get the fuck out of Dodge. But because of the foundation you guys have here, you're kind of debating, like, should I get on this zip line and get the fuck up out of here? Should I just, you know, stay and try to work it out? I feel like There's an Eight of Pentacles here that speaks of tedious work, laziness, lacking focus, lack of opportunity, or ambition, perfectionism. I'm going to get clarity on that, honestly. So right now, what I see here is you guys are in a committed long relationship or a marriage that the other person has stepped out on or just done something to kind of fuck up this situation, and you're like ready to call it quits, but there's some reason why you're not. And to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, we come out with the Lovers in reversed, which speaks of inconsistent, impatient, indecision, disharmony, disconnection, imbalance, misalignment of value. There's, you guys are going through some shit. Like, there's something that whatever this person did, it's got you fucked up in the head, and you are not able to figure out what you should do. But keep in mind that sun is at the end. Let's see what goes on here. We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. It says blocked or repressed emotions, anger, rage, resentment, guilt. So I feel like feminine collective, whatever this person did, you act like it was cool and you forgave them, but you did not forgive this motherfucker. And one thing I can say from personal experience is, if you have not forgiven a motherfucker for what the fuck they did, do not put themselves and yourself in a situation where you're walking around pretending like everything's cool and you're good, you forgave them, because that's only going to hurt you and that person in the long run, especially if you have kids. You cannot sit up here and pretend you're okay with something you're not. Do not do that to yourself, and honestly, don't do that to the other person, because you're only going to be mad. You're only going to be resentful, and that's only going to cause further pain in your situation. With the Seven of Swords here, we have deceit, betrayal, sidestep the obstacle. I'm telling you, this person you're with, they did some shit, and it fucked you up. It fucked you up bad. With the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse, it shows unemployed, limited, success, lack of rewards, lack of long-term vision. So I'm feeling like this person may not have necessarily maybe cheated, but they did something that's fucking up the money. They did something that's fucking up the household. You guys have kids, you have bills, you have responsibilities, and this person went and fucked it off on something that wasn't even good for the long term. And I feel like this person probably has been doing this for a while. Otherwise, you have not been debating about leaving. The only reason you're thinking about leaving is because you've been putting up with this person's irresponsibility. The deceit or betrayal is them lying about it. They could have a gambling problem. And they could have been having a gambling problem for a long time, or they could be just irresponsible with their money, just going out buying unnecessary shit, trying to floss and fake for their friends, just doing something that just it's not good for the household. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if Spirit has any more messages before we close out this reading. Spirit, do you have any supportive messages? We have the Ace of Swords out here. So the Ace of Swords speaks of new idea, okay, mental clarity, determination, truth breakthrough. So I feel like that's where that sun is. That's the end of that zip line. The end of that zip line, you feel like if you get the fuck out of Dodge, your life will be better. This person's not going to continue to fuck up your coins. Yeah, because with the Four of Swords, you're burnt out. You're burnt out. You're stressed. You know, you're at your wit's end. You know what I'm saying? And we've got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Look, open to new perspective, release and freedom, knowing the way forward. That's that zip line in my dream. That zip line is knowing that you get on this motherfucker and use it to the end. You're gonna reach that sun. Where's that sun card at? You get on that motherfucking zip line. Listen, this is what you're gonna get to. Now, I ain't telling nobody to leave a man, but what the energy telling me is you already thinking about it. So What I'm saying is just clarifying it. I ain't telling nobody to leave they nigga. You know what I'm saying? If that's your man, you love his dirty draws, right or wrong, that's on you. You want to stay with this fool? Stay with the fool. That's your man, you know, stick by him. I ain't telling nobody to leave their man. But just understand that you're going to keep going through this. You're going to keep going through this imbalance. You're going to keep going through this anger and resentment. You're going to keep going through this betrayal. You're going to keep going through this, again, lovers, in reverse, imbalance. You're going to keep going through that shit until you, the burden. You're going to keep going through this shit until you decide to make the choice. When you make the choice, boom, you're going to get that sun. You're going to get that sun. You're going to get that new perspective, that freedom. You're going to get that. But I ain't going to tell you what to do, but just this is what the cards is saying. This is what the energy is reading. Ace of Swords here. New idea. Mental clarity. Determination. Truth breakthrough. I can't make this shit up. My dream didn't lie. Sorry, y'all. That zip line I saw. That zip line. Even for me, I didn't quite go down the zip line. It was that point where I woke up, where that I knew that other end of that zip line was freedom. It was to get out of that fucked up situation I was in that hospital where people was getting killed the fuck up. You know, I'm not saying you finna die, but clearly the situation is detrimental. Whatever this person's doing, I'm not saying it's cheating, but whatever they're doing in your situation is definitely detrimental. That's why you're having sleepless nights. Where's that Nine of Swords at? You're having these sleepless nights, bro. I'm not making this up. You're having these sleepless nights because of what this person's doing. So clearly, whatever they're doing, it's not good for your situation, bro. I'm not making this up. Like, you're already going through it, so I can't make it up. I'm just pulling your energy. I cannot make this up. I cannot. So we got the Queen of Wands out here, so we know what fucked up is going on. We know his sun is there, but let's see what the Magician has in store. The Magician is creating your own fate. It's changing shit for yourself. So, Spirit, please clarify the Magician card. Please give us insight on what this Magician card means and what it'll bring for my feminine collective. Spirit, please clarify this Magician card. Let's see what's in store for the feminine collective here. Now, understand this energy could be past energy, it could be current energy, or it can be future energy. This reading is timeless. It's not, there's no time limit on this. You know, this can happen in a few months. It could happen in a year. It could already happen 6 months ago. So we got the Five of Wands in reverse. So it shows here with the Five of Wands, petty conflict, bickering. So you already in this argument with your person, or you could be ready at that breaking point. But it shows differing priorities. So clearly you and your person ain't on the same page. But the Knight of Wands here is energetic, passionate, lustful, adventurous, charming, creative, news of travel, home or work driven, goal oriented, and fiery young man. So I feel like this person that you're with, this person that you're with, you know, they give you a lot of fire. You know, you guys get along great. You guys have fun together. They're very passionate. And I feel like that's what's keeping you tied to this person. This person makes you feel alive. This person has a very youthful energy. But I feel like with this youthful energy is the reason why you're stuck. You're held back. This person makes you feel alive. But this youthful energy, this immature energy this person has is the reason why y'all in this shit in the first place. This person needs to grow up. Clearly, y'all are having some problems. This person needs to grow the hell up, okay? Grow up. Justice is here. We all know what that Justice card means. Fairness, truth, accountability. Justice is on the way. You about to get your justice. I feel like something's finna happen and you finna get your justice. Six of Wands in reverse. Unapproachable. Fall from grace. Loss or defeat. This person's your justice is finna come. And when you move your way onto this sun, this person is gonna feel this. This person is gonna feel that defeat, that fall from grace. They gonna realize you was the motherfucker holding it together because they was over here fucking off on some bullshit. So if you wondering if you gonna get your justice, you are. But you have to make the decision for yourself if you're gonna keep putting up with what the hell's going on with this person. You have to make the decision if you're gonna keep sticking by this motherfucker who's making irresponsible decisions, or you gonna step the fuck on and let this person learn their lesson. So we got the 10 of Wands here, 10 of Pentacles, 10-10. Burden, responsibility, hard work, worrying about what other people think. That's why y'all can't move on too. So not only is this person passionate, probably give you good sex, make you feel real good, make you feel beautiful, but you worried about what other people may think. Because you may be married or in a long-term relationship, you may be worried about what family members may say, what friends may think. Oh, you about to leave your husband, your long-term relationship. Why you doing that? Motherfucker, because it's my life. Because I want to be happy. And honestly, if motherfuckers can't see that, fuck them. They ain't for you no fucking way. But look, with the 10 of Pentacles here, I see wealth, happiness, achievement here. Established. You gotta go to your sun. Romantic visitor. Message, creative, beginning, surprise, emotional or loving youth. I feel like y'all got some kids here. Y'all got some kids here with this Page of Cups. Yeah, because it's 3 of Cups in reverse. Overindulgence, social angst. 3's a crowd, third party, adultery, affair. So for some of y'all, a third party doesn't necessarily mean another person, but a third party can be something else outside the relationship that is causing problems. Could be another person. Could just be they got some shit going on that's taking all their money. Could be a side chick that's taking the money, a baby mama that's taking all the money, or they could be gambling the money away. They could be spending their money on Jordans and chains and shit that don't even fucking matter. Okay? Now listen, with this sun here, wealth and happiness is coming. But you have to get on that motherfucking zip line to get to it, okay? Shit. I done been on here long enough, 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and get some angel cards from my feminine collective, Spirit. Spirit, please give my collective feminine some angel cards, something to give them a little push or a little message from their angels. Some of their angels may want them to know. Please let them know. Please give the messages that their angels may want them to know. Alright, Spirit, what messages do the collective's angels want them to know? Let's see. Our holy angels, what message would you like the collective feminine to know? Alright. We got a few messages. First one. Remember, your angels are always there to guide you. So some of y'all, you're not tapped in. You are not tapped in. You have angels. You have spirit guides. You have, the spirit wants to connect to you. And they want to guide you out the situation. But you need to pray more. I feel like a lot of y'all don't pray at all. Y'all just living through life, doing whatever the hell you want to do, not trying to connect, just thinking, oh, should it get better eventually? No, you have to want it. You need to speak to your higher power. You need to speak to your angels, your spirit guides. You need to connect more. Listen, family is everything. Always make sure you acknowledge this. So some of y'all got motherfucking family, people who may back you. There may be people who are like, ooh, you gonna get a divorce. Ooh, you gonna do this, that, and the third. But you got family that's willing to back you. And some of that family is your kids. Your kids are everything. Acknowledge that. Your kids ain't no good if you ain't happy. You saying in a relationship or a situation just because you got kids together, so what? You ain't no good to your kids if you stuck in a situation that ain't no good for you, because you're going to pass down them toxic traits to your kids, and they're going to have to be the one to try to break the generational curse. No, it starts with you. You break the generational curse. If it doesn't feel right, the answer is no. I'm telling you, your angels is telling you, whatever you going through, it don't feel right. Clearly, you staying up all night, losing sleep. If it doesn't feel right, the answer is no. I'm pretty sure it's not clear right now. I'm just beginning. I'm going to get a clear camera and all that. But if it don't feel right, the answer is no, boo. And clearly you don't feel right. You can't sleep at night. You having problems. You arguing with this person. You losing sleep. The answer is no, bro. Last message. Your inner strength can and will move mountains. That's that zip line you about to get on. I feel like some of y'all are stuck, but some of y'all are about to get on that zip line and about to get the fuck on and move the mountains and move to that sun. Y'all trying to move to this sun. Some of y'all are at y'all's wits' end. Y'all don't even care. Y'all don't even give a fuck what's going on with who say, she say, whatever they say. You about to get your sun and you about to get up out of there. So for those of y'all who are getting the fuck up out of there and moving on and doing what's best for you, thus your kids, I respect you. And I wish and pray for nothing but the best for y'all. Because I know it's not easy. It's not easy to leave somebody you done been with for a long time or you done really committed your life to. It's not easy. But, you know, I pray for y'all. And I wish nothing but the best for y'all. So that's my reading for this evening. If it resonates, you know, like, share, subscribe. If it don't, maybe this just wasn't your time. But please look out for more videos. Please message me or let me know if this hits home. If you want a personal reading, please feel free to message me or, you know, tag me, and we will make something happen. Until then, ashe and thank you.